Woo!
Welcome back to Dawn of Defiance. Who wants to remind us where we're at?
Weren't we on our way to one of the crime bosses? No, we were in the middle of a fight with a crime boss that we were pointed to by some of the gang members. I don't remember his name or the gang member's name, so...
So you have been tasked with figuring out what the hell is going on with Darga the Hutt. There was some resources being funneled through Darga, and this was told to you by the former Admiral Nathan Gilder, who you had rescued on Felucia. And he said, hey, the Empire is funneling assets. I don't really know what's going on, but they're funneling some really important things. See if you can make nice with Darga to learn more about what is going on. So you landed on Cato Nemoidia with the Banshee, and Serona O'Keefe's hung back at the spaceport. You all started to make your way in town. Gang of swoop bike gang members, known as the Vipers, came and harassed you. You handled them readily as they fled, except for one whom you held over a pockmarked gap in the street and threatened his life. And he said, okay, I don't know where Darga is, but I do know about this Devoranian who has got ties with Darga, and I can tell you where he is. So you made your way through Cato Nemoidia into an old abandoned warehouse where we find ourselves in mid-battle. You had a couple of you go around one side of the building, and then a few of you come in through another gap in the door. There are some excavation droids that appear to be unresponsive at first, and then once the battle erupted, they turned, navigating to attack, climbing over the walls of the old warehouse and attacking you all. We'll see if this actually loads. Is it loaded for anyone yet?
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. Mine was
taking doing the shader compiling. It's thinking about it.
Yeah, it's thinking about it. Oh my gosh, where did... Okay, we got everyone. So, we managed to get through one round where someone threw in a stun grenade. You guys started piling in. We last left off with an excavation droid trying to take out Beetle, but was failing. And we moved to the top of the turn order. Oh, I don't have... Oh, maybe I do have the turn markers enabled. Rebus.
All right, let's see.
Let's do like a quick, like, how's Rebus feeling about coming in here, tracking this guy down?
Yeah, that's a good question. Honestly, Rebus is kind of about that. As a Jedi during the Clone Wars, he definitely was a little bit more sneaky as a Sentinel Jedi, so he does appreciate those opportunities to find people he needs to and eliminate them respectfully.
Yeah, he gets right up close to the only Devoranian in the building.
And I rapier him in the face.
Ooh, nice dice. As the rapier comes at him, did it not? It's not going to make it. It's going to be broken. Of course it will.
Yeah, I heard some feedback on your side.
Oh, that was just a slow roll. Well, it hit him.
It may have rolled it actually twice. Okay.
Did you target him? Yeah, you must have.
I did, yeah. I hit.
Okay.
Do damage.
Yeah, it did not. Why not? I don't know. Because everything's breaking. That's why. 2d4 plus 3. Oh, there we go. It is taking its sweet time. So 6 damage. Did that? Looks like it did apply. So, yep. All right. So you take your vibro bridge and strike this guy as he turns to you and gives you a snarly look. Anything else, Rebos?
No, that's it.
Okay. We move over to the thugs. This guy here is still standing. He sees everyone kind of coming in. Y'all are pretty well spread out. He is going to try his shotgun burst ability, and maybe he's not going to be able to get you both. He's going to get Beetle, though. Oof. So Beetle's going to require a dex save, I believe. Beetle fails. As you fail, you take the 5 damage from the blast as he was hoping to get QB in there as well, but is unsuccessful. We move over to the next guy. He's standing up here. He had run up onto these boxes, so he's going to target Revos there. And he's going to try to get you with his... gosh, would that be disadvantage if he's about 5 feet? I think it would be. So we'll give disadvantage on a shotgun. As he's just too close, you turn up. Oh yeah, it missed anyway, even though it didn't roll disadvantage. He is also going to hop over, maybe hop down just to try to get a little cover with the boxes there. We move to this guy here. I was like, where's it taking me? Little slow. Let's see, this guy here. I'm gonna say he's gonna try to run behind a wall to get cover, so he can make it there. And he's gonna target. Oh, just trying to get his line of sight. I think he's gonna go after Revos. Because he just happened to be. And that's just gonna be a normal shotgun. It's gonna miss with a 8 to miss. Man, these thugs are all in a row, so it's gonna be like my turn for a while before. Okay, this guy had gotten the stun. I wonder, you guys are just skillfully spread apart. And so he's going to target Zyle.
Of course he is.
Yeah. And he's got that. Oops, wrong click. He's going to take his shotgun again. Oh, come on. You will still take the hit, Zyle, with 6 kinetic damage.
Oof.
QB is not with us yet. Okay. I'll be little QB who's hanging out over here. Does he have someone marked? I think he does. Nope, that's critical analysis, so... Is this guy marked by QBs? Yes. Nope, that's Minix. Y'all have different markings. Alright, I'm just gonna target this guy. And QB's going to use his energy bow, because I don't want him to use any other resources while he's not here. 23 to hit. That will hit as he deals 10 damage. Nice shot, QB. Yep, is right. There we go. Now we're at Mimic.
That's awesome. I love the sound effects. I believe I was targeting the one that's in front of me.
Yeah, it looks like you have a target on him, and he has your quarry.
Yep. Yeah, we're just gonna shoot him for this round, hopefully.
Nat 20 from the get-go. And we get the little mimic dance right there. As he drops... yeah, you get him as he's sort of distracted. He tries to shoot Zyle, and you catch him in the back.
Oh yeah, never turn your back on a Jawa.
Anything else from our Mimic friend?
Nope, I believe we're doing okay at the start of this fight.
You can stay there.
Yes.
Okay. Warrick is. Let's see. Okay, so he is gonna take a disengage action to make his way into the other side of the room here as he tries to get out of the fray.
I
How?
still have the sentinel attack style. If they move just move. I think I can still make that attack.
Okay.
I also get my 30 feet range reaction too.
Let me check. What's the rule on disengage? Does that stop any of that?
I think normally, but with like those feats, that's like essentially the only like caveat that beats it. At least in traditional 5e.
Okay. So it says, yeah, your movement no longer provokes opportunity attacks.
Okay, if that's the case, then I can't use mine.
Yeah, it just means it doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. So if those are opportunity attacks,
Yes, for me it would be.
Yeah, and for me too.
okay, so they do not take effect. And as he runs around, because that is his cunning action, so he will still be able to get a shot off towards Zyle there.
Oh boy.
Maybe.
I mean, you don't have to.
That will hit Zyle for another 8 as Zyle drops, and then Warrick here is going to take a little bit of a cover in the side of the wall there.
So my grapple strat did not work. Imagine that.
Yeah, he wasn't grappled, was he?
No, he wasn't.
Okay.
That was what I was going to do next turn. It's like, all right, I'm gonna try grapple and see if I can wrestle the gun out of his hand.
No, it wouldn't be a game with you without you going down.
Nope, absolutely not. I deserved this. I ran right in the middle of everybody, and they're like, "This is gonna be fine. Don't worry about it."
Okay, Beetle.
Oh, okay. I kind of want to see if like maybe I can do something with. Can I try and like? I mean, these droids don't really have much of like self-awareness. They're fairly close to like just do what they're told type droids, right?
You're wanting to know like intelligence level?
Yeah, like could I maybe speak with them and maybe at least see if I can convince this one to not attack us?
From what you saw, these guys had like a signal as if they were receiving some sort of signal, like they were remote controlled.
Okay, wait, actually, there's a real simple answer to this. Do I see a restraining bolt at all on this thing?
You're gonna have to. Oh, like as if. I don't think so. No. Does that mean
Okay,
that you can't talk to it?
Well, no. That just means that they don't have enough intelligence to need one, which basically
Right.
means that there'd be no point. Okay, cool. Just wanted to ask.
Yep.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, I'm going to. I guess I'm just going to try and attack it because I can't really run away from it.
You could.
I'm gonna pull out my assault cannon and just try and see if I can maybe knock out a leg or something.
Okay.
Let's see. Why isn't it working?
Probably because I broke everything.
Oh, can we? So should I just go from my sheet instead of my?
Is the heads up not working? Assault cannon.
Yeah, it wasn't working. So here, let me try it.
Huh, it popped up for me.
It's not working on my sheet either. I don't know why. Wait,
Hmm.
hold on. Let me try. Okay, yeah. I don't know why it's not working for me.
You're just a regular assault cannon. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
delete it and add an assault cannon. Because I think that sometimes things just broke with the new update. Is that a power cell? Okay.
Yeah.
Try the new one.
Okay, so you added a new one, you said?
Mm-hmm. Well, it's not the burst. It's not showing up in your heads-up display. What the heck, man? Are you changing the ammo?
I'm trying to. Yeah, I want to just see if maybe that fixes it. Okay.
I'm sure it's equipped for you. There we go.
Should be.
Looks good on my end.
Yeah, it's just not working.
Really?
No, I'm targeting this guy, right? Like I'm not missing something.
I don't know. I just targeted him and rolled.
Okay, whatever just happened worked.
Well, that was me. So for some
Okay,
reason
but
it's
I
not working
can't
on
roll
your...
it.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I can't roll damage with anything from the looks of it.
Huh. You're on Firefox?
Edge.
Edge.
Yeah.
It might need a refresh.
Okay, hold on.
Uh,
I'll try refreshing.
Yep. And tell you what, I'll let you have a turn when we come back to you. Because that was pretty much a glitch turn. Alright, this guy here is going to go... I mean, he probably saw the grenade coming in, and he's got a bead on Mimic now. So he's got a shotgun, Mimic. As you... Oh, I don't know why he has advantage on you.
I like the new pop-up. I will definitely use this ability if it works.
Oh, you got the reaction pop-up?
Yeah. This would be pretty cool.
So as it's, I don't know why he would have advantage in the first place. So he would have normally rolled a 4. So you don't even need to use a reaction because I don't know why he would have had advantage. You're not prone.
No?
Yep. Okay, I'm going to undo that damage. He would have rolled a 4.
But I think it, did he, shoot and miss? Was that the thing?
Yep. You shot and missed.
Did it automatically do the return fire?
No, it did not.
I was telling it to if it worked out that way.
Oh. Well, if that took a
have to-
resource, feel free to give yourself back that resource.
Ooh, it may not have worked because I didn't have any resources in that spot, so I guess. Oops.
That's a reaction?
Yeah, return fire.
Where is that in your...
Superiority.
Gotcha.
And I should have had 2 superiority dice.
Oh. Yep. Everything's broken.
That's okay.
Here's your 2 superiority dice. Now, return fire. When a creature misses you, you can use your reaction to expend 1 die to make a ranged attack against the creature. So, do you want to use that?
Sure. If.
So let's see if that will actually. Yeah. So you just need to make a ranged attack on him.
So, gonna use a superiority dice, then just a normal.
Then yeah,
I don't-
whatever attack, whatever range attack you want to make.
Yeah. Do I have to have somebody targeted to make an attack?
Oh yeah, let me fix your vision because you don't see this dude that shot you. So actually, I'll just move him over. I think he was technically. Can you see him now?
I'm totally not sure.
This guy here. Oh, gosh.
I don't think I'm looking. The one that's between me and QB?
Yep, the one that was spinning around.
There he is. I was looking at the other one.
There we go. Why is my pings being weird?
Ah, rat. There goes a superiority dice.
Okay, that's a miss. Euro yet to be with us. He is back here fighting this guy off. I think he's going after the droid or trying to get in there. Probably going after the droid. I'm gonna just have him Viper Rapier because he's got. Oh, that looks like a hit. Oh, that's a miss.
Hey, it does work. It does work now. I wasn't doing that like to do that. I was just trying to test if my things were working again.
Oh.
But I'll let
do
what's going on now.
Maybe Euro will get in, but go ahead, Beetle, with your turn from before.
Okay, let's see if this works now. Here we go.
Yeah, what was it? Just a refresh?
I had to refresh it, I think, like 5 times before it worked properly, but
Yeah.
it worked. So, I'm gonna use also. Oh wait, did that add my extra damage?
It was a 1d12 plus 3. It says plus, but I think it's probably not working. So.
From the brute force that we talked about from the.
Oh yeah.
So it'd be 12.
It did not. Your brute force, if you wanna.
It's an extra 2.
That's right.
Because it's like set now.
Yep. That's another thing. It's just systems changing, software changing. Anything else, Beetle?
Yes. I'm also going to use my. I'm going to use my rapid reconstruction as my bonus action. So hold on. Let me detarget this guy. And then I just need to roll a hit dice. There we go. Okay.
Okay.
That's it for me now.
Zyle is down. I think I rolled privately. Zyle, did you see anything on your end?
Did I? I did not.
If you did, okay. So Zyle seems to be in dire straits, y'all, as he has been dropped. You see him sort of convulsing and twitching and not looking good. Not as he usually falls and has this sort of resilient nature about him. This time he looks real hurt. This guy is just... Oh yeah, he needs to do a con save for his stun, I believe. And he is up from the stun, so we'll take that away. He'll spend his movement getting up as he shakes off the stun. He sort of looks around and he's going to make a quick stab at Rivos with his shotgun as he runs off. And misses, and he's going to take his movement to get... I think he can get all the way into that other... Oh yeah, right about there. Perfect. Okay. This droid is once again going after Euro Gosu as he tries to do a attack with its tools, and if it hits, Euro has damaged, so it does hit, and he can make, I'm gonna give him return fire. It's hard to say. I will say no. I'm gonna let him make his choices for resources. So he's gonna take 4, and that is gonna be a leaping strike. Oh, he'd already used his leaping strike. He doesn't have any. Lucky Euro. Okay, the droid by Beetle also continues to target Beetle with its excavation tools. And a miss with 11. These guys aren't using the best of their abilities. Renos, you see Zyle down and hurting. You see these two guys run off as they sneak past you.
Okay. Revos probably would try to actually go towards them, which would be about 30 feet. Yeah, like about 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little hard because I'm trying to get through the wall. But let's see, right about here. Oops. Oh, it's because I'm in the other way of that. 1 second. Great. Okay, so sorry, the crates are the worst thing in existence. Revos would move about 25. Oh my gosh, that is ridiculous. Okay.
Oh hey, we got Euro here.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, and QB,
Revos.
welcome.
I'm on the floor again.
If you're not, yeah, Zyle's down again, and we're on Firefox because I have lots of issues with Chrome. For some reason, my server doesn't like it. So we've been having I've been having a whole tech challenging week, but this game in particular is going to be normal tech challenges.
I've had a lot of tech issues just even moving. I know I moved from basically that crate through the doorway. Yep. I wasn't able to see that the main person that we were trying to get was in the beginning of the doorway. I just want to, if I could, just have my movement be right about here.
Sure.
Rather than there. Okay.
Exile's nearly dead. We're having technical difficulties. We expect nothing less.
Welcome to the game.
Truly the experience.
So a typical night, right?
So as you come through the doorway with your vibro rapier, you go to slash, and he sort of blocks it with his rifle there, and you're unable to make purchase into his body.
I then am gonna use my bonus action to trigger my Neiman form, which basically means that I can essentially have that bonus action spell, or not spell, but force power. I am then going to try to push this goon right in front of me into the other one with a force push.
Okay. Push him with the force?
Yeah. This one.
Mm-hmm.
But I did press a force push attack. I may have not done it. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's try it one more time.
Should have just rebuilt all your... Let's see. Force push. To manipulate creatures with the force, you can use it on a medium or smaller creature. Strength saving throw. And then they must move a number of feet in the direction of your choice. So do you know the DC on that? Looks like it's 12.
12 to 13, I believe.
I think it's 12. So let's give this guy a strength save of 12. He fails with a 9. So you do push him back. He's just going to hit this other guy. Is that sort of what you're saying? I'm gonna say,
exactly. And he does take a d4 of kinetic damage.
The guy that
there be any amplified damage? Yes, the one that I force push, but
sure.
I don't know what there would be any other D4 damage otherwise.
We'll make them both take 4, so that would make sense to me. 4 from that guy.
And I guess they're both prone because I
Alright.
knocked him over, I guess.
Well, and as you knock the first one, he sort of just bangs into this guy. This guy gets knocked against the wall and does fall prone, but from what you can tell, the first guy that you pushed just gets knocked the fuck out. You got knocked the fuck out. The other guy's just unconscious. Now, anything else, Revos?
I want to look at I am a little bit distracted this week, but the person that we're here, could you remind me their name?
That is Warrick, which is right by the wall there with you.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, Warrick
Raden.
Attack. Okay.
Yep.
I look to Warrick and I say, my friend, please stop this. We don't need to have you and all your goons killed.
He looks at you and says, "Who the fuck are you?" As he has his rifle
I'm your
at you.
Greatest ally or worst enemy? It's up to you.
So I wanna be a fair DM here, and I know that we've had rules around hidden death saves. I rolled for Zyle, and he got a 1, which counts as 2 death saves. I want to let you all know and put the pressure on, but Zyle could die.
Zyle might finally meet his match, meet his maker. I might be rolling a new character next week.
I just want
I'll
y'all
role
to
play
know
this.
the direness of it. Yeah, go ahead.
Ooh.
Yeah, Revos would say out. I sense the force fading in exile. Someone heal him immediately.
This guy's going to try to move behind some boxes here. Actually, I don't think he'd get a good view, so he's going to jump up here again and get a shot on Beetle with his shotgun. 17 is going to take you for 8
Ouch.
points.
Man, that almost didn't hit. Got that close.
This guy here also trying to defend Warrick. He's going to come in to this this sort of angle to get a shot on Revos. Another shotgun blast. 16 is going to miss you, Revos, as you see this guy coming around and duck around real quick to avoid the shot.
That guy who just moved, I am gonna hit him though, with my reaction.
Sure. Okay, there.
I'm just gonna hit him with this. Oh, that needs to be reloaded, huh? Well, I guess he's getting the assault cannon, not the wrist blaster.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it didn't change your... That's alright, we got the music. Alright, so, did that do 1d12? Did that,
It did, yeah, but it was only a 2, so it doubled it plus 3.
I was like, that looks so low. That's a unfortunate damage roll there, friend.
Actually, I don't think it doubled it. It did a 2 plus the 3 that he has usually, so I don't think it doubled it.
And so, wait, would I double everything plus my modifiers or just the base
the
damage?
dice, so he'll take
So
two
it'd be
more.
4 plus 3 plus 2. I think if I was right, because brute force now
Okay, so
applies
we
to
got
every shot I take.
Alright,
Yeah.
so he takes 4 more. Was that guy? Was I the right guy?
He was the one that moved to go get a better angle on.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, it was the right one.
You got it. All right, we move over to this guy who stood up by Revos here, and he, I'm gonna say as he gets knocked back, he's gonna switch to his Vibro Mace and just run right up to you, Revos, in an attempt to get you to target him over Warrick.
Can I immediately attack him with Sentinel?
Remind me
like
what Sentinel do?
Like the Sentinel fighting style, it basically means that if someone moves within 5 feet of me, like into my range, I have attack of opportunity.
Oh, yeah.
I did try to just do a vibro. It's on. Let's see.
They're not
Or no,
recording.
rapier. There we go.
All
I don't know if
right.
There's just 2 of them.
That. Oh wait,
No, yeah, there's just 1. Yeah, sorry for that.
did that not hit, or did it hit?
It
vibro
did
rate,
hit.
though?
It looks like.
Oh yeah. Yep. Okay. That one's already dead. We move to QB. Welcome to the party, QB. I just had you shoot an energy bow. You actually did pretty good damage towards the guy that's sort of closest to you. But you are up.
Oh, okay, great, thank you. Um, so when did Xyle go down? Because he wasn't down when we left, was he?
He was not
Nope.
down when you left. He went down pretty much first shot.
Okay, great. Man,
He does have the lowest AC.
A couple of henchmen got a couple of good pot shots on me, and yeah, that was the end of that.
After Euro hears Ravos kind of echo through the room there, he yells back, "You're all so needy."
I know, right? I feel as though I'm always running around seeing my buddy down, and I don't think we have any like specific healers.
That's
don't
usually
recall.
Ravos' job when he's not kicking butt.
Okay.
I've got some healing.
Yeah, so do I.
Just trying to debate whether to use a. Well, how far
Just
distance is that?
don't worry about it too much.
Hold on. Oh, I can only move 25 feet, so it appears I wouldn't be able to get close enough. Okay.
That is okay.
Sorry, Xyle.
It is what it is.
So then in that case, this guy up on the box here,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take a shot at him.
He was just aiming at Beetle, and as he gets up there, not realizing that you had a beam on him, and you see him sort of fall back behind the boxes, not expecting him to get up.
So is he like
He's dead.
dead? Okay. Okay, then I don't need to use my, what I'd like to do is use my sneak attack die, since these two are lined up, the one right in front of me, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think what
He's
he
gonna
does is he takes the penetrating shot. I forget what the actual damage was though, Jeff. I apologize. I'm still catching up.
Oh, right. Gosh, what
I'm
feature
looking
was that
for it
you?
on this new sheet.
Hopefully it's on there.
Oh, my character sheet
Oh, I
is
see.
missing a whole.
I know it's all jacked. So, place shot, penetrating shot. You attempt to damage another target. You choose the second target within 15 feet. If the original attack would hit the second target, it takes 2 dice worth of sneak attack damage.
Oh, it's got to be within 15 feet of the target, though. I forgot about that. All right, never mind.
Yeah,
That's
it's
okay.
about just beyond 15 feet.
No problem.
Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna mark. Oops. Oh, this dude just popped up. Who's this
Oh.
guy?
Which guy?
How do I? That guy.
Oh yeah. You probably didn't see him from various boxes and stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I'm
Who's
gonna
this
go
guy?
ahead and
He's a
mark
bad guy.
Doesn't matter.
All right. He is marked,
Okay.
and it ends my turn.
We move to Minnick. Oh, by the way, Euro, before you popped in, you were hit by that droid, and a bunch of reaction prompts popped up, which, if you check out your reactions, you are still welcome to retcon those. But I didn't want to use a resource if you didn't want to use it. Minnick.
Minnick was already. Looking at his wrist device, and nobody can actually see it, but it actually does have Exile's name and a green plus next to it. It's been reprogrammed as the Exile button, just to always give you some healing.
That's right, a creature of your choice that you can see. Very nice. So, as you see him sort of convulsing, and he starts to like convulse less and less with more and more time between his seizure activity, suddenly you sort of feel that vibration hit you, Zyle, and you are conscious and awake. I'm gonna get into your view because you're sideways. Oh, and as you open your eyes, you see Minnick right there, just sort of looking at you. Can't quite tell, but you imagine that he's got a smile behind those dark hooded eyes.
Yes. And since the one right behind Exile is probably the closest one to killing him, I'm gonna target that one and fire.
All right. Just black dice, huh?
Yeah, that's what you gave me this time.
I'm sorry, it changes every time, guys. I really am. Okay, that guy dies. You kill him. Yay!
Yay!
Feel free to move if you wish. Warrick Raden is cornered here a little bit from Rivos. He's got someone sort of trying to take his attention. He's going to, yeah, he's gonna first use his cunning action to take the disengage once again. He's gonna get behind this desk over here, and then targeting Rivos once again with his heavy blaster pistol, dealing 15 plus mods. It's gonna be 21 to hit. How come that's not rolling? Come on, work. Get your gun jam, buddy. Oh, that's your reaction. That's why it's not rolling because of these damn reaction prompts. Hold on, what did you just do? Force reflect. In response to being attacked, you deflected the attack. And it worked? Reducing his hit. Oh wait, so that means you didn't take the damage, or you just, oh, you took less damage.
Yeah, if it got to a 0, it would go back and attack him.
So it actually worked. That's impressive. Thanks, Foundry, for doing something right.
I actually shouldn't have been able to do that. That's my bad. I just like react. I was like, ooh, flashy button. I like
flashy
it.
Button.
So I already used my reaction.
Oh, okay. So instead of, so he needs to, oh, you would have reduced it by, I'm confused.
I wouldn't have reduced it. Yes, just because like I already used my reaction attacking. I just pressed the flashy button because I saw things go flash.
It doesn't say that. I don't see any reduction though, so I think you still took the 8 damage.
Yeah, so yeah, we're good. Just
disregard damage.
Revo stuff.
Got it. All right, so he hangs back behind that desk. If anyone's going to attack Warrick, I'll give him a little bit of cover from the desk. But in the meantime, we go to Beetle. You got this giant excavation droid spidering around about you, trying to pierce your chassis. What's up?
I'm just trying to mostly just focused on the excavation droid, but he's Beetle's also paying attention to the guy who's like standing next to him. Doesn't really like that he's kind of flanking him, sort of. So, would I provoke opportunity if I moved out of its range?
Out of the droid's range?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, if that's the case,
I mean, find out. I don't know. Do you think you would?
I'm gonna say probably, but I am going to hit the droid with another blast from my assault cannon.
Ooh, 18 plus mods is going to be 23 to hit as it shudders and shakes with 12 energy.
14.
14, that's right. So much for fixing that last time. I fixed it and then it broke everything else, so.
And you know what? I'm going to wait. You know, before I do this, I want to just check if I have how many of these I have left. For some reason it's not in here. I don't know why. Oh, here it is. Actually, never mind. That's it for me.
All right. We're going to move over to a thug that's still awake, the guy that you were just worried about, but he's actually focused on his buddy Warrick, who has been running away. He's going to try to... Ooh, 35. He's probably at 32. What's your speed, buddy? 30. So he's going to try to get to that wall. Doesn't quite make it as he sees Revos there. And takes his shotgun at him. As not to hit his friends with the burst shot. He's going to get 16 plus mods. It's going to be 21 to hit, prompting reaction prompts from Revos, which is why I'm learning that it hesitates. But 9 damage, challenging your concentration. Are you concentrating on something, Revos? That is failed. Whatever you're concentrating on is dropped.
I don't know. I pressed the button.
It might have, yeah, I don't know what the thing was, but if you had anything up, it's dropped. We move over to Euro. Let's deal with, did you want to do any of those reactions from that hit last round?
No, that'd be fine.
Okay.
Euro's going to drop Betty on the ground and take out a Vibro Baton and start smacking it.
Okay. Vibro Baton deals what kind of damage?
1d8? No, 6. 4. Okay, apparently 2d4.
Oh, kinetic, gotcha. I was wondering because droids have certain vulnerabilities. But
that makes sense.
Yes, a 2d4 minus 1. Damn.
Because I'm not proficient in it. It's a martial strength weapon.
Gotcha. So you go to zap this thing, it sort of zings a little bit, and you see it sort of shudder one of its legs, and you see the little beady red eyes turn back to you and scan you quickly as it looks like it's rearing up for an attack again. Anything else?
As a bone, I feel like that'd be a really bad idea. Just looking at the chassis of the droid, is there any like weak spot where Euro would be able to place a grenade inside it?
Ooh. I mean, yeah, you could tell just from the structure of it that if you could wedge something into like its little rotator neck thing in the center, but getting in there might be tricky.
I see. Okay. Well, we'll worry about that next turn, but he will critically analyze it. Let me see here. Intelligence. Oh, I should have done that before. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. He'll use it now.
Oh, your critical analysis.
And just be sure to remove my cover when you go for your attack.
Right. Okay, so do I need to do anything for critical analysis?
Nope, just changes what modifier I use later.
Gotcha. Zyle, you open your eyes to
Moment of
see
truth.
your friend. You're awake. You got 3 hit points.
Oh boy. So I'm using action to stand up.
Got it.
And I do not have any healing items, and yeah, that gentleman behind those boxes to my immediate vision is down, right? He's not knocked out, or is he dead?
Oh, he's dead. Yeah.
He's toasted. Wonderful.
Yep. I think the 2 that are prone near you are dead. Well, the 3, because this guy. Yep, everyone around you's dead. I do miss health estimate from our 2D time.
That's 15 feet, and that should be another 5. That should be another 5. There we go. I have something resembling cover now.
Yeah.
And it looks like the other guys look
well, nobody
indisposed
over there
a little bit.
I don't see anyone that would be between you and the boxes besides your friend. So the one guy that
Yep.
would hit you, you don't have cover from.
Cool.
Unless you were to go sort of over there.
Right. So now we're gonna vibe here
Okay.
and do something more productive next turn.
Okay.
Now that I'm not gonna die, supposedly.
All right.
Thanks, Manic.
All right. This guy is going to come at you once again. Euro. This time, I'm gonna remove your plus quarter cover, and he will try to use his excavation tools on you as the legs come up with a 16 is going to hit. He ran out of his leaping strike because it's a once per rest deal. Otherwise, he would be doubling that each time. So lucky you, he's run out of it. That's what he's gonna do. He keeps pinning you. He's like, forcing you, sort of preventing you from getting in. Meanwhile, this guy here hasn't made an attack that was successful on Beetle quite yet, but is that 23 will hit, dealing 4 damage and then adding the leaping strike ability, which is double damage. So you're going to take an extra 4, Beetle. So I will go ahead and, or if you want to apply that, that'd be great.
That would be 8, right?
I already did 4, so you just need to do another 4.
Yeah, that will put me at 8. So.
Oh, right. You're at 12. Yep, you got it. All right, we move to the top. Rebos is in this room. You see Warrick behind a desk there. If you're gonna go after him, let me give him. I'll just give him cover anyway. Whether you go after him.
Yeah, I'm usually melee, so I'm gonna run up if I would do anything. But let's see. So first, what I would do is I would see this fine henchman number 5. I'm just saying that out loud because it's funny for me.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna use project. I just grab like a couple pebbles off the ground and just attack him first level of this.
Okay.
Should be 2 more of those. So it's gonna be all this damage plus. So these 9 damage total.
So that's essentially like he's not able to dodge that.
Yeah, it's like a magic missile, essentially.
Yep. All right. You see him. He gets taken aback, and he says, "Ja and Nell will not go down like this," as he says his name to make sure you know he's not henchman number 5.
I look him in the eyes. I stab him with the rapier, and I'm going to be running to Warrick. I'm going to attack him with my action rapier.
That magic missile thing was a bonus?
Yes, because of my demon form, I can cast force power as a bonus action.
All right. Ja and Nell goes down.
I go to Warrick. Henchman number 5 was defeated. Can you please stop this? I can't move to the desk, but could you move me right here? Like the...
Oh, damn, yeah.
Just...
Oops.
Why?
In there.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, you're on like a tablet or something, right?
No, I'm on a MacBook Air. It's just sometimes I'm having a little bit of an issue with like just basically the conflicting of walls. Even though like I feel like I'm not going through objects.
Gotcha.
So thank you though. That's all.
All right. Dead. QB.
All right. So QB just sees these guys falling all over the place, and we're gonna go ahead and let's see if I move. Yes. Wrong button. We're gonna take a shot at this guy over here.
Yeah, he's got his back to you.
Oh boy. Oh, wonderful.
You have a +7 on that?
Yeah, I gotta add 2 more d6 of damage too, sir.
Oh, he's dead.
Okay.
It's the second time you haven't needed your sneak attack dice.
That's okay.
All the
I don't-
fleshies are down.
So I've moved 5 feet, or 15 feet, 5, 10. Brings me to here. Alright. I don't see anything else going on, so I'm gonna go ahead and I see this guy.
You would see Rivos. I know it doesn't show Warrick there, but you would see Warrick behind it. Not sure why you wouldn't see Warrick.
Yeah, I'm gonna mark this robot here by my friend in the back,
Oh, okay.
Mr. Euro, and then my turn.
Oh, marking the roll by Euro. Gotcha.
Yeah, I think I'm too short for Warwick.
Okay. He once again is going to use his
Hey,
cunning
don't
action.
skip me.
Oh, did I skip you?
Yeah.
You know, it's just part of the 3-foot club.
I pressed the end turn button like,
That's probably what happened.
yeah.
With all the dead bodies around me, I think I'm gonna move to see what's going on.
You don't
Here.
see. I mean, I know it doesn't show that you see the droid that's really close to you.
I hear Euro and
There you go.
something's going on. Oh, that's better.
Yeah, you just happen to be against the wall, so you sort of peek out over the wall, and you're like, ah, shit.
Yeah, there it is. There, now you're targeted. We'll Ranger query him right before shooting and see how this goes. With the black dice.
Oof. It almost hit 18. It flirted with 18 and rolled.
These dice are on a pattern.
Anything else, Mike?
No, Xyle standing up. We're good.
All right, now Warwick's going to use his cunning action to... Actually, yeah, he's got to. So he quickly rolls out of the way, gets a desk chair in front of you as you're about to make your opportunity attack. He gets around this wall, giving him a little bit more cover, and still targets you, Rivos, with his heavy blaster pistol. 18 will hit with a modifier, making it 24. Rivos checks out his reactions. Rivos?
No reactions.
No reactions. I think if you just... There we go. Maybe it's like a time thing. 6 energy damage from his... You're hurting over there, buddy. And he's going to stay right there. Oh, he's actually used... How much can he move? It's about 20. I'm going to give him his extra 10 feet and come around the building over here. Oh, yeah, he's got his land speeder. Beetle is up.
All right. Man, I hate to keep being a broken record here, but I think I'm just gonna keep wailing on this excavator droid.
Yeah, you can see as you try to like move and wander and get out of its way, it's moving its legs, blocking you. 19 will hit. Oof, that was almost a 1, and oh, that's a funny prone position there, buddy. This guy is down.
Okay, he's down. I'm gonna use my movement. Right after I kind of nail the droid right in the area where it was receiving its orders. I'm gonna run back out after hearing some footsteps of the building.
Yeah, you see Warrick sort of getting towards his land speeder as he's trying to get it set up. It looked like it was a sort of a decoy wreck.
I don't see his token. Is it?
You don't see Warrick right there in the alleyway?
No, I do not. Am
Oh.
I supposed to like turn my model to see?
If you're in the L, but if you're, because I'm selecting your token, which means I see what you see, and you should see him.
I do not see him for some reason.
That's strange. Oh, maybe I should give you. Here, I'm going to give you 60 feet of vision range. Maybe that's. Oh, you didn't have vision enabled. What's up with that? Did you see him?
There we go. Now I see him.
Weird.
Okay, so that was 15 feet.
I'm surprised you saw anything. That setting should have just made you see black. Okay.
Well, no, it kept or the reason I had to refresh so many times was because I was only seeing our party, but I wasn't seeing anything else.
Yeah, your vision was jacked.
Okay. I'm gonna run and sort of and I'm gonna action surge. Hold on, where is it? I'm gonna action surge. I'm going to try and hit Warrick with the assault cannon still in my hands after taking out the excavator droid.
As soon as that droid dropped, you quickly ran out. You come out, you see him blast, and he dodges as he sort of hears your stomping coming down the alley, and he ducks out of the way as it rips a score mark into the wall.
And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to rapid reconstruction one last time. I'm still targeting him, aren't I? Okay. One last time.
Yeah, you guys are hurt. This is a hurt party.
Okay. That's it.
Okay, we move to Euro Gosu. What are you doing over there?
Not super great. Euro's going to he'll hold on. Let me use the feature here.
You see sort of oil sort of squirting out and some smoke coming out of the sky. He's hurt.
He's going to use his silver tongue, which is a feature that he has that I cannot find now.
Oh no.
Where is it?
It's under passive abilities features.
Features. There it is. That's what he shall use, along with his attack roll. So he shall roll the +3 for intelligence instead of strength on the survivor baton, so it won't be a -1 anymore, it'll be a +2.
Okay, so that's
For some
gonna
reason
put
it hits
at-
anyways.
Yeah.
And along with that, he's going to use Silver Tongue to replace one attack with an attempt to deceive a humanoid you can see within the... Oh, well, that's different. But it's still an action.
Talking about the
Okay,
silver
so
tongue bit? I thought it was.
Yeah, I should have done damage then. Sorry, I thought it was like part of the attack roll, like you had to...
You can replace one attack with an attempt to deceive. Oh, I see. Yeah, guess it's not okay.
Okay, so I'll make a deception check then. But you can reverse the damage I did, I guess.
Why?
Because what I did wasn't an actual attack. It was supposed to, because I'm trying to deceive him.
Oh.
I thought it was. I thought the attack roll had to be part of it, like you were doing the damage at the same time as doing the attack. But no, that doesn't make sense.
So you're trying to deceive him from. So it's his insight.
Euro will point past him and say, "Look, it's coming."
With an 11. Oh my gosh, it's a tie. He rolled 11, so I guess it goes to you.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it goes to the player. That sounds fair. So,
okay, so
it's sort of like jerks back and forth, like it doesn't know where to look, and in that time, you're able to get away.
Euro gets away just about 10 feet, and then, well, you know what? I'll dedicate to the movement. Let's go. Euro just runs the other direction.
Oh, okay.
And I think that is all, because that's both my action and my bonus. Let me double check. I believe so, yes. Okay.
Holler if not. Zyle, you found your way behind boxes, and everyone dropped, and you look back to see a little furry teddy bear smiling with his energy bow.
Alright, it looks like everything is down except for the robots. Robots are still active.
The one in the room is down.
The one in the room is down. It's the one in the corner is still up.
I'm going to get rid of him just because it looks weird. But yes, the one in the corner, there's a pile of rubble there, and you just saw Euro disappear behind the wall. Zyle.
I'm here. Give me a second here. Alright, here's what we're doing. For now, sorry, I'm getting collisioned by the wall. I'm gonna go hang out in Minnick. Go 5 more feet, which I can't because the game thinks that's a wall. That's fine. Do I have vision on the droid from here, or is this higher than I think it is? Oh, the droid disappeared actually on my screen. Never mind. So I guess I don't have vision.
But you should. I don't know. I think it just doesn't take into account height. So
I think it's thinking it's just like a full scale wall, which actually that makes
Right.
sense.
Does it?
Well, if this is, it's interesting. If I peek like out of the corner,
Yeah, you could see him if you want to move just right here. But that box is, yeah, they're treating it like a full wall. I think I could have changed the box to have a height, huh?
for now we're just gonna plink it and see what happens. We're gonna plink it and see what happens.
All right.
We're gonna plink it and see. Okay, apparently my macros aren't working. We roll for my sheet.
I'm guessing this is a weapon you haven't used today.
Yeah, I'm clicking the button.
What weapon?
Does not for the light pistol.
Okay.
Does not want to roll it.
Yeah, let me just re-add it for you real quick. Because that's how things are going. Give you a power cell. I think it said, what, 4 out of 8? 6 out of 8?
That's 5 out of 8, I think it was.
There we go. Okay, try that.
Nah, not. Let me try 5ing, see if I can get it to play nice.
Okay. Rolled for me, so it's probably a refresh deal.
It does not want to fire my gun.
No?
No.
I had to refresh my page like multiple times and it fixed it, so
So I fired and missed, but I'll give you one more shot on me firing, just as a courtesy. And that will hit.
Hey.
4 damage as your blaster goes off and you hit the leg of this thing just as it's about to take off after a Nautil in it saw running behind the wall here.
Nice.
Anything else, Zyle?
Nope. That'll be my turn for now.
All right. It will chase you down. Let's see. What's the speed of these things? It's got a climbing speed. I say it climbs, and terrifyingly, as you navigate that little alleyway, you hear the clinking above you, and you peer up, and you see this thing climbing the roof as it tracks you down. Can't quite get to you, though, but you just
Hey,
hear chukung, chukung, chukung.
That is terrifying.
Jeff, when that excavation droid started moving away, I'd like to take an opportunity strike on it.
Yeah, you see it start to climb up, yeah, right about here, but go ahead, you can target it. Can you see it? Oh, it does not have you seeing it. I'll move it. Just so you can target it.
Oh, bummer.
You still can't see it. What are you doing to it, QB?
Well, it appears I actually have to reload. So I don't know if I can do that.
It's another fun day in Foundry, right?
Yeah. I would say that, yeah, you go to take your opportunity attack, and then you realize that your energy, your power cell isn't powering up your energy bow, I'm assuming?
Right.
Okay. We move to Rivos.
Alright, so I'm going to try to move 30 feet out so I could see where Warrick went. Okay, so I see him there. He's running towards a speedster, right? Right here?
Yeah, he's
My
right.
research correctly?
The land speeder, yep. He just dodged it. He looks at you, he looks at Beetle, he's starting to shake a little.
Okay, basically I just wanted to make sure that I could actually see from a three-dimensional space, but as a part of the onslaught fighting style, my original style, I can take the dash action as a bonus action. So that's actually what I'm going to do, is I'm going to go straight in front of Warrick, like right in between him and the speeder. I believe that is the correct way. Yeah, okay. I am going to rapier him. If I have a rapier. See? On guard.
On guard!
No, wait, I'm not attacking him. As I learned from my favorite.
So you
movie
want
of all
to
time.
try your French sword on me? That will hit, dealing 8 damage to Warrick. He is just now looking bloodied.
Warrick, my friend, we can stop this all now. Your demise will be very soon. I don't know why I was just talking like a French guy, but he said, "Please put down your sword. I mean shotgun."
Anything else?
I know.
All right. He looks at you and, yeah, he doesn't look too moved by your words, although he looks back at Beetle and seems a little more intimidated. QB.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
immediately I reload because I am quite frustrated. Now Jeff, I thought there used to be a button that allowed me to reload, and I'm having
In your energy bell?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe they broke it, but there you go.
Oh, okay, thank you.
I'm gonna move you on the box just to see if that will let you see the thing. I'm just curious. There you go. That's great. It just doesn't let you see it from down there.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah.
Got it. Oh, is it up on the wall?
It is. It's up on. Well, it's on the roof that you wouldn't be able to necessarily see because you're
Oh,
under the roof. But yeah, you might see some dust coming down from, or maybe a tiny little poke of its droid spider legs.
yeah. So, yeah, I'm wondering if, no, I wouldn't be able to, right? I wouldn't be able to get it.
I mean, you
I'm
could
gonna
shoot
go,
at the ceiling, and if it's a good shot, I mean, the ceiling might crumble with all of its weight.
oh. That's not a bad idea. I don't know that QB would. I'm not gonna make that choice. I'm gonna move over towards this room. I thought that Warwick was over here where Revos was.
Yeah, he was. As you get over there, you see two downed henchmen, and the room is empty.
Mm-hmm. All right.
You hear some commotion out in the alleyway.
Okay. It's like, I think what I'll do is I'll ready myself in the event that someone passes through either of these openings.
Okay.
So, yeah.
We move over to Minute.
For the one that's on the ceiling, would I see it if I go out into the alleyway?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
I mean, you saw it sort of climb the roof. So, yes, if you went out in the alleyway and looked up and down the alley, you'd probably see it.
5-minute move. There we go. Getting back into line of sight. We're gonna fire.
With a 16, it will hit as it deals 7 damage. Ooh, that's pretty bad. So yes, you see it hit. You see it sort of, and it starts to have a hard time maintaining on top of its spider legs. There's little chunks of rubble and dust that kind of come down as it tries to maintain its balance on the roof. It's barely hanging on.
Yeah. That would be it.
Okay. We move over to Beetle, it looks like. Nope, Warwick, sorry. Warwick, he once again, he's going to turn to Revos with disadvantaged. It's probably not going to work, so we might have to roll twice. But he tries to get at you. Yeah, he's going to miss anyway. And he sees Beetle there. Gosh, what would you do, Warwick? He's once again going to use his disengage and run as far as he can, which happens to be right here. Not quite around the corner.
Hey, Jeff.
I'm gonna take my.
Oh, yeah.
Does he still? Oh, it's disengaged, right? Not.
Disengage. So it's his cunning action. So. Yep.
Never mind.
Yeah. QB, is that the same question?
No, as he enters my vision, I take a shot.
Did you ready an action?
Yeah, that's what I was saying at the end of my last
Gotcha.
turn.
Yep. So you can take a shot as he runs in. That's different than an opportunity attack. So you ready the action. Misses as you try to shoot through the room. And now we move to Beetle's real turn.
All right. I'm gonna move the 5 feet here. I don't know why. Okay. Gonna run past Revos, get as close as I can to Warwick, and I'm gonna try and hit him again with the assault cannon. Doubt that hits.
That's gonna miss.
Dang. All right, I think that's it then.
Okay. we move to Euro. Oops.
Euro looks up behind him as he's frantically running down this alley. What the hell?
As it gets hit from Minik's shot.
These things are terrifying. It's gonna roll with critical analysis.
Alvin, you're is that guitar playing?
Sorry, there's someone in the next room over who's
Gotcha.
who repairs guitars, so
Okay.
I'll mute.
So yes, you reach up with your Betty. Did you drop Betty? Did you pick Betty up?
Oh, that's right, I did. Well, I did take a bonus action on that one turn. Could you say that I picked it up?
Sure,
It's
I
up
could
to you.
say. I mean, I was surprised that you dropped Betty in the first place. So I imagine Euro is gonna at least try to grab Betty on his way out. So as you grab Betty and run, you reach around, get her in your arms, and maybe give her a little pet as you pull the trigger, and you see this thing just sort of crush and fall down off of the edge of the roof. And
He whispers to Betty, "Yes, that's right, sweet girl. Yes, that was very good, very good."
and
then he will
collapses in front of you.
He will continue to run around the corner.
Okay. It's getting to be a quieter battlefield. Everything's people are shouting in the alleyway. Zyle.
All right.
I love that aggressive pose that that beetle has. The animations are pretty great.
I do have a ready pose for you. There you go.
What's weird is I don't see it on my screen anymore. I'll see if I can reset it.
Unfortunately, Euro's ready pose has him holding a gun, but he's not actually holding a gun.
It's a shame.
I know. I'm not that good at 3D modeling. All right, Zyle, what's up?
All right, we're gonna sing it move. We're gonna come out the door. We're gonna come out the door. Man, the client does not like me today.
Yeah. Doesn't like anybody all week. It hasn't liked me. I'm assuming you're trying to get down the alley. Oh, no, you're trying the other way. You see that gang member that you tied up to the little exhaust pipe, and he looks at you.
Is he still out?
No, he's starting to come to with all the noise and stuff, and he sees you. He's like, "Oh, what the hell, man? Get me out of here!"
That's fine. I wave him off and go back down the alleyway, and that don't my turn because I'm out of movement.
No action? I guess you don't.
I don't think I have anything I can do. I don't have vision on. I have no vision on the target.
He's 60 feet again.
60 feet. I would have to shoot over Beetle though. I could see that missing.
Yep.
And
Rebus is on the way too, so that's a tough shot.
Is he though?
I mean, if you shot along the wall, I think it would be a fine shot if you have something within 60 feet. Your blaster would probably do 60 feet, yeah.
What is the optimal range on the pistol? Is the $1 million question.
It is 4160, so you would be at disadvantage.
I would be at disadvantage. Well, yeah, we're not going to shoot that. Knowing my luck and how things have been going, yeah, I'm probably going to shoot somebody else. So we're going to hold here.
Okay. Well, if you want to ready in action, you're welcome to do that.
Sure. I will. No, I don't think there's anything I can really ready either.
Yeah, the two droids down. You guys are basically chasing down Warrick now. Rebus.
All right. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move towards Warrick. Let me just grab my token if it would ever let me pick it. All right, there we go. I'm going to go up to 30 feet, and I think that I'm going to do two things. One is a bonus action. No, wait. Actually, yeah, I'm going to do this as a bonus action. Bonus action, I'm going to force disarm. It does that. No, it's not. Okay, so believe the same thing before. Let me just double check. I believe it's a DC 12 strength save or dexterity save. The creature chooses the ability to use.
Oh. Strength or dex,
and
huh?
Yeah.
He gets 13.
Okay, yeah, so that would pass.
Sweet.
However, though, what I am going to do is, with a part of my onslaught style, never mind. All right, I was going to try to trip them rather than attack them, but if I hit them, I would just essentially trip them. But yeah, that didn't work out, so
Nope.
That's my turn.
All right, we move over to QB. You see the chase of this Devoranian through that room.
Yeah. So I don't know that we're trying to kill Warrick. I thought we were here to obtain some information. Does he look like he's, in real bad shape, or? Can I
He's
tell?
bloodied, so he's hurt, but not in real bad shape.
Okay. I'd like to target his leg, take him out.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Bummer. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and mark him with a bonus with the sharpshooter. Again, with the intention of, if I get the opportunity strike, that, non-lethal shot to the leg.
Any movement from QB?
Yeah, I think QB will probably move up just in case. Oh, I guess I gotta move in pieces here.
Sure.
Yeah, you can go to.
Minnick, you see this giant droid fall off the roof and Euro escape.
Oh yeah, I am definitely. Oh, is the droid gone? It just disappeared.
Yeah, I just deleted it because they're pretty resource intensive, so I'm hoping that maybe it'll make things run smoother. What are you gonna
Gotcha.
do? You want to ride it?
Yeah, it's gonna ride it off to the distance.
It was this day that Minnick decided he would retire.
Let me see. Oh, come on. Grab you. Move. Oh. I guess I'm gonna have to dash to get a little bit to get to this side. Oh, now I can see everybody, but from dashing, that is probably it.
Okay. Warwick looks back at his land speeder and sees you all sort of coming after him. He looks down the alley and he recognizes this is just going to be eventually a situation where he gets cornered. So he looks back at you, Rivos, and he takes another step back using his disengage, and he holds his gun directly at you in this narrow alley, and he says, stop there, stop there. What do you want? What do you want?
Well, you might have the gun pointed at my face, but I assure you, you're outnumbered. Put down your shotgun and we can talk.
I'm not putting this down. Stay back. You get one to the face.
I'll get one to the face and immediately stab you in the throat. I'm okay with that.
Who the hell are you? What do you want?
We are the insert trademark team here. I don't know if we have an official title. That's out of character. We are here for many reasons, but
So, as this is going on, I'm assuming that he's taking short steps back as everybody else is able to catch up to this sort of standoff that's happening. So I'll move everyone up-ish.
Yay!
Rivos puts down his rapier and just says, "Let's be civilized and talk this out."
Civilized? I just saw what you did to my boys. What the hell do you mean civilized?
Moments of anger can always ensure that people act out of character and not within the right way. Maybe we could
Also, if
do the right thing.
if we're talking about civilized, I really don't think you can agree that you guys are civilized.
Well, looks like we got ourselves a little standoff, boys. What do you want?
We want to know.
About the hut.
The hut? That's impressive. You found all the right parts. How'd you do that? You're not an original unit, are you?
I am Unit B2TT13. I am myself. None of them built me.
Huh. Well, I'll be damned. An original unit. All your own parts. It's amazing.
Now, tell us. You have to know where he is.
I might know a thing or two, but why the hell would I tell you guys? Hey guys, listen. That B2 unit, you can go for a hot price. I bet you Darga would pay for him himself.
The droid already pays for itself very, very actively. I don't think that's much of a value proposition.
By the way, as he says that, I'm gonna raise my blaster up at him and say,
They can't sell me.
He just holds his gun up again. Back up, back up!
You could shoot me, and you might get me downed, but all the rest of us will make sure that you don't see another day. Value your own life. Help us. You'll live another day, and perhaps maybe you could become the daimyo of this region.
Huh. You want me to let you know where Darga is? Is that what I'm understanding? You want me to rat out the hut?
Indeed. And if you don't, then you'll have much more than rats to worry about.
So now I'm conflicted because I need him alive or dead because I got to make some of that money. So I'm thinking out loud. I'm not telling the party this.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, capturing him might be problematic for multiple reasons. So I am thinking about opening fire once I get the information I need and saying a prayer. And we're gonna see if I can actually hit him, and then we can go from there.
Was your bounty dead or alive? Just out of curiosity.
That I can't tell you.
Well, okay.
At least I don't feel like telling you.
Sure.
Like you guys don't know. You guys know, but you don't know.
Oh,
In
no,
character, you don't know.
This is for my information, not yours. But
it's either or. But I get more money if he's alive.
gotcha.
But at this point, I'm just like, fuck it. Like I already like almost died to him. I died to his goons, and I'm kind of like very, very low in patience. So are we in combat still, by the way? Whose turn is it?
I haven't ended the turn order. There's this standoff. There's tense vibes as he sort of takes his steps back as you all sort of have him more or less cornered. I mean, he could run around the buildings and such, but he knows that, eventually you'll catch up. He's out of reinforcements. He says, listen, I don't give away information for free. I'll take you to the hut. But it really puts me at risk, so it's got to be worth it.
We're not paying
Your
you for a
life is
damn
worth it.
thing.
You don't seem to be in any position to negotiate.
Well, it seems like you all need some information that I have. That sounds like a pretty good negotiation to me.
Beetle, charge him.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna run at full speed and try
Alright,
and
hold on.
pin him up on the wall.
So we're still gonna be. So he hasn't taken his turn besides disengaging. So he's gonna see you start to move. He targets Rivos, missing, and then we go to Beetle's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up right here, and I'm going to just grab him by the neck and just put him up on the wall. Basically.
Grapple time. Let's
Is
go.
that contested
So this is
strength?
I guess so. I don't. Grapples
Would
are
that be
contested
technically a
strength, right?
grapple? That tends to be
Yeah,
a grapple, wouldn't it?
I'd assume mechanically it would be a grapple, but that's
Yeah, I think it's
So what it is, it's a you have to make a flex check, Beetle, and the target has to make either an athletics or acrobatics check. It's up to the target which one
Okay.
of those two. Winner
Okay.
takes the. If you win, Beetle, then he's grappled. Otherwise, you miss.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
I'm gonna hold him up for the strength check.
Somebody has SW5e up.
Oh, this is my This was my master plan until I died. So, yeah.
So he gets a 20. As you go to grapple, he takes his pistol, throws your wrist up so it doesn't quite able to get over around his neck.
Yeah, that should be an athletics check unless you have a +8.
An athletics check? I
Oh,
thought
yeah,
it was just
that's
this
right.
Yep, he said athletics. So if you want to make the check for
Yeah,
athletics.
Beetle has to make an athletics check. Dargo needs to make either an athletics check or an acrobatics check, and he gets to pick.
I thought this was a strength check for me. Okay, if that's the case, then it's cool. I reroll, right?
I forget what's the what's the contested strength check? That's for a push or something.
Honestly, ability checks are only for like powers essentially or traps.
You want to do athletics, not.
So I need to do athletics, not
Yes.
Okay.
The target gets to pick which one he wants to fight against.
Right.
Okay. There we go.
Works out.
Same thing. Well,
Dang.
Darn it.
All right. So you go to grapple him. Your fist gets thrown up from his rifle, blocking it. And anything else from Beetle? That's your action.
That's my action.
That's an action.
I couldn't do my bonus action to do it again or something like that, right?
No, it's got to be something else.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I can't.
Okay, we move to.
I can't do anything else.
Euro's going to critically analyze Beetle, so that Beetle can add a +3.
Okay.
Where is it? Critical. Am I blind as usual?
Someone's got to get behind him, or else he's gonna run away again.
How do I keep losing it?
That's under
Critical
inventory
analysis.
at the
There it
bottom,
is.
yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I found features. Hold on. There it is. And Euro's just going to hold his action. If Beetle gets more than 5 feet away from him, he's gonna shoot him.
Shoot
And he says, "Shoot, Warrick." Yeah. And Euro's gonna say, "You only have one chance at this." That's it.
Zyle.
All right. Well, I am. Can I take a bonus action to have an additional run? Or nah?
Like dash? I think dash is.
Can I dash and can I run, dash, and attack at the same time at the same turn, or is that like...
If you have certain like
Yeah, if you have enough
class attributes, you
feature,
can.
but essentially dash is your.
Oh, the city never action.
Right.
Dang. Let's see how far away is. Oh, never mind. He's actually close enough.
I was gonna say you're only 15 feet away.
Yeah, I'm actually right there. I'm gonna try a grapple because beetle couldn't get a grip on him.
Okay. So let me move some.
So it's gonna be an athletics check for me, and you get to pick which one you want.
That's right. And he, what did I do before? I think it was his. So you run up and he gets a 13. So you try to shove him against the wall as he again sort of ducks, and you just put your hands on the wall as he pushes you back a little bit, so you're unable to grapple. Slippery little guy.
How do I get him under control? Apparently, it's not me. That's my turn.
Rivos, you see these guys. He's just slipping around, dodging. He's like a little worm, and you get to respond.
I immediately walk up to him, and or maybe I leap. Actually, if that's possible, can I just like leap over him? Because I have.
I'm sure you. Yeah, you got the
abilities.
Yeah, Froggy Gungan. Yeah.
And I say, "Misa, sorry," and I'm gonna grapple him and German suplex him, which basically is just like, yeah, I don't know. I'm not really wrestling, but anyway.
We'll see.
Let me get into my ability sheet to do it. It's hard to get a.
You gotta beat a 17.
Yes, I'm gonna see.
Oops.
All right.
Why are we so bad at this?
Why are you so bad?
I bet QB's grappling next.
Oh, nice! You suplex him?
German suplex, which I think is like facing him and going the opposite way and just throwing him down on my back.
All right, yep. So he comes over here. You grapple. And you're trying to make him prone.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to say he's grappled and his weapon is unable to be utilized, and I would assume y'all just dogpile him.
Didn't we have
Electric binders?
Yeah.
I do have electric binders on me. I was going to use them.
Okay.
If we're ending combat and actually
I'm
like
trying to end combat, you guys. Okay.
And once I find them, that's kind of it.
I think that was the best thing that I ever done as like a fill-in character, make the electric binders. That's what I got those for you, Exile, a long time ago.
Hell yeah.
So after all this craziness, QB runs up to Warrick and he pulls out one of his glow rods and he just looks right at Warrick in his eyes, in his little beady eyes, and he just gives him the most grimacing look.
It's a very threatening glow rod.
Yep.
And he looks at you guys. He says, "Okay. What do you want? What do you want? Take you to Darga. I'll take you to Darga."
You're gonna have to do more than just take us to Darga. There's something I need you to tell me.
What do you
belong to us?
Do you know where they would be keeping any spare droid parts, especially from any Confederate droid foundries?
Oh,
yeah. You seem to know a lot about that.
Yeah, I mean, I could tell you that yeah, there are parts in Darga's palace. I'll take you there. See, I'm valuable. Keep me alive.
You see, gentlemen, I don't believe we should be allowing him to take us there. I would rather just know where Darga is and then throw this one off a cliff or something.
I agree.
You say that out loud?
No, he says it under his breath, closer to Exile, near the back.
Okay, I agree.
Could I roll a check for Rivos to see if you would hear that? Just like a perception?
Sure. If you want to hear it, I'm sure. I'll leave that up to Euro if he wanted you to hear it.
Well, you also sense that yours being a little bit sarcastic, so yeah, you probably would have heard it.
All right, I'm just gonna see if I think you would hear it anyway.
Yeah.
Rivos agrees because a lot of the times throughout the Clone Wars, you can understand that the opposition of the Separatists were very. There's a lot of criminality.
Hey.
And he immediately suplexes Warrick again.
He's already on the ground, so you just pick him up and drop him again?
Okay, yes.
Alright, I'm gonna take out 10 more hit points. He's hurt. Real
That
bad.
is not enough. We need to know where, or I'll happily suplex you to death.
I mean, guys, oh fuck! I could tell you where. It's not easy to find. I could tell you directions all day. Zara is a
Listen.
maze. It's not even in Zara. It's in an old ruined palace, and there's dozens of those around. So I hate to tell you, you kind of need me.
You got her.
QB grabs the fusion cutter and slowly runs it along the floor above his head.
You just. As soon as you see the thing pop up with the feed, I'm like, oh god.
Unfortunately, my voice emotes aren't working
Oh,
to go along with these things.
Oh man.
He says, I don't know what to tell. I mean, I could tell you how to get there, but it's complicated. There's routes that are blocked, and
Listen, as long as you are very thorough, I can handle it. Believe me.
well, the thing. I mean, I could be as thorough as I want, but you got the routes are through buildings, and they're through underground passages, and I'm sorry, guys. I'm not trying to be difficult, but even if you got there without me, they're not just gonna let you in.
Euro backs up again to whisper to Exile. Alright then, fine, we can take him with us, whatever, but we need to kill him eventually. I don't think it's wise to let them go.
The second he gets us to the door, he's done.
Not even through the door, I think, once we know where we're going.
I don't like this because it's going to prevent me from getting paid more, but I don't see how we have a better choice. So yeah, I think we're just going to have to do it. We're just going to have to take him with us, unfortunately, guys.
I mean,
I have this like empathic feat where it can basically sense the emotions. Would you think that it would be logical for Rivos to see Exile like kind of like upset about that, like saying like, oh, it could affect his bottom line? I guess it's more of a question to Exile and Jeff.
Right.
I guess.
No, you're fine. You could, yeah, whatever Exile wants.
I'm annoyed. I don't like this because I like getting paid, and I do want to have a decent relationship with Switch, so I kind of want to put my best foot forward. But if it comes to the point where I have to kill him, I mean, it is what it is.
Okay. I'm gonna roll a d6. If it gets evens, I'm gonna suggest that we put him back into the ship and just get detailed notes. But if it's odds, we'll bring him in and know that it's his demise. I think it's just basically the balance between like the criminality that Rivos had experienced under the previous regime and such, but and also his basically fundamentals. So it's a balance. Trying to figure out what to do exactly. Okay. All right. Well, he's coming with us.
Womp. Sorry, not entirely happy about it, but I do look frustrated and look like, man.
well, no, didn't you say there was we're taking him with us for him to live if it's 3 or more? Sorry,
I was just gonna do
odds.
on odds.
Oh.
Yeah, so odds basically we're just gonna like bring him in and let him die.
Oh, I see. Gotcha.
Okay, I'll get you there. I've got a land speeder. We could pile on. I think did I hear some swoop bikes? Did you guys bring? If you wanted to try to follow me on those, you hear it like from around the building. Hey, is anyone gonna let me off of these?
Eventually. Patience. Euro yells back.
So we're piling in my land speeder. I could get you there in probably an hour.
I don't believe we should let Warrick actually I'm telling Euro this.
Warwick's
I don't
not
believe
driving.
Warwick should actually drive,
You
right?
are not going to drive us there. You'll direct us, but you probably still won't even have access to your hands in that speeder.
So yeah, I mean, I'll direct you. Yeah, I'll be the navigator. Whatever you guys need. I could fit 6. I guess the little guys. Yeah, we'll pile in.
I think we should have a couple on the land speeder or the swoop bikes. Can they keep up with it? Like, would it make logical sense if they were maybe flanking off the side? Would they be able to transport the same amount of like distance?
Yep.
On the contrary, gentlemen, perhaps we would want to make our approach discreet.
Right. So if we have those swoop bikes, then if we get close enough to where we need to go, then we can take a swoop bike in, maybe more quietly, or maybe not.
You're asking me?
I'm talking to the group. Like, does it make sense to bring the swoop bikes so that we have, we're not all all eggs in one basket kind of a thing?
I think that's fair, but truthfully, this place isn't that big. I was thinking perhaps we could walk.
Oh. Yeah.
Well, not that big, relatively speaking, I suppose, but nonetheless, I think we should rest first.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great, guys. I could use rest too. I mean, I don't know what your business with the HUD is, but if you ask me, you're better off leaving now while you still can, because he is not gonna want to see me.
Well, since we're stuck with him for a little while longer, perhaps, hey, gentlemen, why don't you take this to drink? It's good for you. Euro's going to hand him a little greenish blue vial.
You can hand it to Warrick.
Yes.
Guinea pig.
He looks at you and he's like, I'm good, man. I'm good.
I'm afraid I insist.
Oh, okay. And he consumes it, and you see him just immediately eyes heavy as he drops limp.
Oh, did you kill him?
No, that should buy us a couple hours, I think.
Is he alive?
Oh,
Please, someone check.
Yes, yes, he's alive. His heart will beat.
Man, Euro, thank you so much. I just could not stand him talk another second. So knocking him unconscious is fantastic. Thank you so much.
I'm gonna go check on our other. We could just leave him there. Do we need him anymore?
Let's bring him with us.
Fine. So I walk over to the back to our other poor little captive. It's like, hey, we're done here. Stand up. Oh wait, you can't.
Yeah, I can't. Real funny, man.
I am hilarious.
So I can go. I did the thing. I brought you here. You found Warwick. Sounds like.
Oh yeah, Warwick's under control.
Great.
Yeah, I know. It's fantastic. Stand up. There, I unhook the binding from the pipe that I rented around, and
thank you so much.
Fuck, do I want to let him go? Because I'm worried if I let him go, he's just gonna like run away again and like tell the hut and like, oh, they're coming. And since we're resting for a couple hours, it's gonna give him more leeway to do stuff.
Just to remind you, out of character, he did mention that he has a family.
I mean, we may also
wait.
have some idea of it.
I don't know where the HUD is. I only know Warwick. Remember, I can't.
Can someone do an insight check here?
We checked him pretty thoroughly.
We did all that, right?
Okay.
He's had nothing on him. I'm worried about him running to someone and be like, "Oh my god, they're coming to get the hut. They got York. Everything's on fire."
Didn't his boss ask, or didn't his boss get away last time?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah. So if there's anyone's gonna say something, I feel like we've kind of already.
Well, she didn't know what we were there doing. She just.
Can we get a emotion check from our homeboy from our space wizard?
Who?
I believe that is me.
You want Rivos to do an emotion check on the thug?
Yes, I
your-
want to find out what his intentions are if we let him go. If
your
we,
fish
if see if
man,
we can.
your fish man also has advantage on insight.
My dear criminal friend. Yeah, if I can just roll an insight check at. Why is it? It's very odd on my hotbar wheel. It's only showing certain like certain
On the heads-up
features. That's
display.
great. So, yeah, I believe I get in just an expertise. So let me just roll an insight checks to see. Yeah, they're fine. Yeah, Rivos, without hesitation, after Exile asks for him to read my intentions or his intentions, yeah, he's fine. He's just gonna play Sabak.
I'm actually gonna. After that, I want to walk up and I want to use my feature called threatening. So I want to try and demoralize him into never saying anything to anyone under the threat that we'll find him, and theoretically him and the rest of his family could be under threat.
We can do that, but we can also show him our fun friend that we knocked out to show him that we did this to him. Imagine what we can do to you.
We know who you are.
Let's do both.
Yeah, let's do both. We'll
Okay,
just
okay, guys.
just
Okay. I'm good. I'm just gonna go play Sabak. I didn't see nothing. I don't even know who Warrick or Darga is. Let me, please.
Where are you gonna play Sabak at?
I gotta find a game because I know that I gotta make money somehow. Kessler's probably not gonna have me back in the Vipers. I gotta find something. Probably gotta leave Zara. Honestly, gotta pick up my family. I'm gonna be busy for the next. I got a family to think about. I just can't take off. I mean,
Rivos puts his hand on the shoulder of the criminal and says, Bring your family within 4 days to the Spaceport 7, whichever one we're at, and I'll ensure that you guys have a better life, personally. If you abandon old criminality and desire to work as a dockhand or something more honest, I'm happy to help you and your family.
Why are you so damn nice?
It truly is bewildering.
Because Exile, I've seen thousands of people die, and I couldn't help them, so I try to help everyone I can.
Sounds like a waste of effort, but whatever. It's your funeral.
QB says, yeah, if you teach a man to fish.
so I could be a dockhand where?
Yeah, we'll figure that out somewhere. But just grab your family, meet us at the dock in the next 5 days, and then we'll fly you all out here.
The Zara Spaceport.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, that sounds great.
There's no way he does that.
Yeah, whatever. He's gone. It's like, all right, bud, get out of here.
Hero's just like, I attack him. Just kidding.
Okay. So
Hey, we're letting them run.
Yeah, I guess we'll let him go.
All right. So you have unconscious Warrick. Feel free to take a short rest.
Short rest.
Yeah, listen.
So Al lives again somehow, thanks to his amazing friends that keep using their abilities on him when he dies.
That healing stimulant is going to go to Exile.
Hey, thanks.
So you get one additional hit
Ooh.
dice.
So that's one hit dice then. I'm used the other one.
I burned through all my hit dice during that fight, so.
QB looks at Minnick and kind of gives him the up and down eyes to see if he got any damage on him and how he's faring.
I had 0 damage.
Kind of looks down at himself, making sure everything's okay. It's like, man, what's going on with all these guys getting themselves near death all the time?
They just run in and run right to the closest person all the time.
Imagine that. I was trying to grapple him, and I was hoping they were distracted enough by our pincer that I could have more opportunities to get to him. But apparently, they were decently trained. Okay, I made a mistake.
Rivas, why do you have exhaustion level?
I don't know. I thought the healing stimulant like gave you additional hit dice like after like when you use it later on.
It does, but it gives the user a point of exhaustion, I think.
Right, it's sort of
okay.
like a gamble where you can get a hit dice, but yes, you get exhaustion. It's sort of like in a pinch, you could save yourself.
Oh,
So that
okay.
that does mean that that exile would have a point of exhaustion then.
Oh.
So I used all my hit dice. So I was just like, oh, I just want to regain hit dice back. Maybe it's just my misunderstanding. Because like I guess that's used a part of a short rest. I already went to full hit points. So I was just trying to be like, oh, I can use the healing stimulant to gain hit dice back. But I just misread that.
So
honestly.
do you want, or if you wanted, I guess
I can't use it.
We would roll a. You can't use it. You're saying you have no effect then?
Yeah, because I already used all my hit dice in my rest.
Gotcha.
And I already got the full hit points from that.
Okay, we'll let it ride. Whatever. Does QB have a? Oh, who else has? Oh, is that just floating around someone else? Okay. For some reason, Warrick also has an exhaustion level. It's probably from that damn liquid. Anyway. All right, so he starts to wake up as you guys have been well rested. He goes, oh, and he looks around. He's like, oh yeah, shit. Are we there yet?
We're still thinking. Can we have most of our chat while he's knocked out?
Right.
Oh yeah, sure.
I'm sure we would have checked all the guys before we left as well, right?
Yeah, yeah. And I'm assuming we'd also take everything off of him.
Mm-hmm.
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 That was of value, at least.
Did we get? Can we investigate to see if there's anything lootable around here, just as far as like useful things?
Yeah, shit. I have a whole box for you. So if you come over to that spot there, I will make. Don't you grubby bastards go all at once. Let's see if it works.
The warehouse loot.
The warehouse
There we
loot.
go.
Collapsible frame.
An expandable hilt on your modified weapon. Your modified weapon gains the reach property. Oh, but that's for a vibro weapon. Okay.
Oh, I
Ooh,
definitely
wait,
would take
what?
that.
That's interesting.
Unless you want to take that
Yeah,
for the
you know,
knuckler.
I just
It would be cool to have those that like inspector gadget like like extendo knuckles.
you
Oh wait,
guys,
no, I'm gonna take this.
Oh, I'm gonna distribute the credits. I learned
Indeed.
something recently from the Dungeon Jedi Masters podcast, and I didn't know this before, but galactic credit is the equivalent to silver in D&D 5e.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
there's a Gungan. There's a podcast for that?
Yeah, this Dungeon Jedi Masters is a podcast for SW5e Dungeon Jedi Masters.
Nice.
I like it.
There's a podcast for that? Yeah. It's like me and 2 other people that listen to it. So yes, warehouse loot. Hopefully that has effectively added to. I see Beetle did one. Is it not adding to? Okay, there we go. Seeing something.
Yeah, there's
Hopefully it has-
4 items.
Yeah, there wasn't much on there.
Somebody else can take the oscillator since I took the droid customization thing.
I guess Warrick had a special weapon, a heavy blaster pistol, if anyone wants that.
Ooh, I'll take that.
Yeah, go ahead and just control space to add that.
Could
Heavy
I
blaster pistol.
I could
Or do you
actually
want
use a collapsible frame. That's okay.
Yeah, I don't use fiber weapons primarily, so
Yeah, neither do I.
Did you get that sound?
I'm trying. So
I'll add it.
While they're kind of settling down and sorting themselves out, your approach is Exile, just kind of on a sideline. He says, "By the way, you're very easy to figure out.
oh yeah, I'm not. I'm hoping you guys figure out what I'm doing.
Listen, if you want to keep him alive, I think the only person you'll have to contend with is Rovos. I personally could not give any more attention. I don't care.
Yeah, it is what it is. I just want to try to make some more money. That's
So
all.
you tell me, do you want me to be on your side in this, or would you rather keep this between yourself and my astute mind?"
I might actually need your help. So maybe I'll cut you in some of the bounty. What do you think?
Well, that's fine by me. If it works out better for you, it works out better for us, so I'm all right with that.
Fantastic. It's gonna be a 20-80 split. If we keep him alive. He
No, it doesn't.
dies, well, suck to suck.
Doesn't even need to be that. Listen, forget the 20-80 split. Just put in a good word with Switch for me. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, I think I can do that. But in order to do that, I need to make sure I get what I need to get done. Feel me?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, let's get to work then.
Oh, my head.
All right. I still can't pull the blaster out.
Yeah, I noticed it wasn't in the compendium, so I added it to your sheet.
Oh, cool. Thank you. Pretty.
So, gentlemen, are we going
Buster
to
Blaster.
go quiet, go loud? We haven't exactly interviewed our friend here yet about what Darga's situation may be.
You know, I've done some thinking, and I kind of ran in like like bantha fodder, and just kind of did something not really wise. I think it would be smart if we used a 3-foot club approach and try to be as stealthy and tactful as possible.
Seems like a
think
tried,
that,
tried and true strategy, yes.
Yeah, we honestly, Rivos looks to exile. We need to be a lot more careful.
I mean, do we though? I mean, it's been working well so far.
You seriously have tremendous luck. I cannot deny that.
The force is strong with you, exile.
Yeah, okay. My God, if I actually come out of this becoming force sensitive, I'm gonna be. It's gotta be such a character struggle.
I feel like you just have to now. Just take a level of Jedi, just for the fun of it.
That'd be funny.
Well, let's take a moment to review our goals while our friend here is still asleep.
Right.
So, we are looking for Darga the Hutt in the city of Zara. He's maneuvering resources for an Imperial asset. We are to either destroy Zara or just collect information. I think our goal is to destroy Zara, right? Or Dagra, sorry, not Zara.
Darga?
Yes.
Darga,
It's
sorry.
yes, we're trying to stop him. So I think ending him would probably be the quickest way for that.
All right, and at the same time, we're collecting information about the Imperial Sarlacc project.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, I imagine Darga is well connected. Perhaps we should be discreet in our assassination attempt as opposed to more of an onslaught as we tend to prefer.
Do you think he'll have any Imperial presence in his palace?
Judging by how these crime lords tend to work, Jeff, do we think that'd be the case?
What was the question?
Would he have an Imperial presence at his palace?
I mean, he would definitely, as a Hutt, have a presence of some sort of formidable force. And going back to the briefing, Nathan Gilder said, "We need you to travel to the planet Cato Nemoidia and find Darga the Hutt. See if you can learn what he is trading in and how it relates to the Sarlacc project. Additionally, he's transferred money to you for the upcoming mission. So that is your mission: is find out. Not necessarily. Well, depends on how you want to find out, but
Okay.
find out.
Well, not that I'm usually the overachieving type, but we might be able to do a favor for the rebellion here as well. I think
Should be
we should.
tactful though.
Tact indeed. We'll attack our primary goal of finding what the Sarlacc project is, and then after that, perhaps we can ask our superior officer what he would like us to do.
Yeah, I agree with that. I just think that we need to be more mindful with how we approach things. That even if we are enemies of the Empire, that is going to put a price on our backs, and we're going to have massive bounties. But let's compound that with the fact that y'all have been transporting a Jedi, and just imagine what Inquisitors are going to be after us, and even a Clone Wars era battle droid.
I think that if we're worried about a bounty, I think that ship may have already sailed, so I think it's really just a question of if we're planning on trying to get ourselves killed by taking on too many foes at once.
That's a good point, though, Beetle. But maybe we could say maybe have a different signature than we did with Timo.
Mm-hmm. So discretion, as opposed to not.
Aye, discretion.
Yes.
Fine discretion.
You might live to see another day, Exile. I appreciate your growth.
Scott.
Oh, my head. Are you guys ready for work to wake up yet?
I think we're good.
Just about ready, yeah.
Okay, moving along. Piling into his speeder with a blaster stuck in his ribs, he reluctantly leads you on a treacherous and winding journey through the city bridge. I guess somebody else is driving. Did you say you're bringing the swoop bikes or no?
I think if we're going discreet, we probably shouldn't, but
Yeah, we'll take the speeder there and then dismount.
The land speeder?
Before,
Okay.
yeah.
So you go to one of the mountain hubs and onto another dilapidated city bridge. The trip takes close to an hour and rarely goes very quickly. It's a surreal swoop journey that seems to go inside and through ruined buildings and excavations as much as outside through the streets. Several times he takes you down into the city's sublevels where you find yourself winding through these labyrinthine tunnels, stairwells, riding down non-functional conveyor tubes. After a while of this, you realize that you aren't sure any longer of which direction you are pointed. Clearly, Warrick doesn't like to travel in the open. You finally ascend a long and wide stairway up into a collapsed concourse, with daylight streaming in between the mountains of broken rubble and steel from several destroyed palace compounds, which have all flowed into the streets. There are many gaps in this area where it looks like turbo lasers have blown chunks of the road out. He picks his path through towards a massive toppled Nemoidian statue which hides the remains of a sturdy stone battlement, inset with a pair of massive blast doors, 5 meters tall, and carved with elaborate hut ruins. Raden begins, you park the speeder a little ways away. He begins to walk towards the door.
Oh man.
You let this
So
guy
there's
go.
really no quiet entry, huh?
Warrick looks at you and he says, "This is the only way I know in. I told you, you need me."
I seriously disagree with that, but nonetheless. By the way, the point of exhaustion should be on Exile, not me, I think.
Oh.
It should be on me.
Gotcha.
I've had my time with that.
I was going to say, you like exhaustion. So he says, yeah, you guys still want to go through with this? You could save your lives and turn around now.
Well, I think we've forgotten something. Have we not asked you what we're here to know?
Me?
Indeed. So does Sarlacc mean anything to you other than the big squiggly monster beast?
Yeah, I stay away from those. I've never had one encountered. I've heard horror stories.
Other than that,
Other than no, I don't.
is
I don't
there
know.
a project that rings a bell?
A project?
Okay, good to know. Good to know. You're just gonna check insight if that's okay.
Yeah.
What can you tell me about Ingrid?
Igrin, how do you know that name?
Trust me. There are better things that you shouldn't know.
It was one of the high priests before the collapse, and somehow it's buddied up with Darga, his major domo, I believe.
What makes him a high priest? Some weird.
Oh, he used to be. I don't think he is anymore. He used to be part of the council or something. I don't get into politics too much, but he seems to be political in nature. He knows how to pull the strings if he's still, despite the collapse of the government, it seems that he still is trying to seize power, and Darga's the closest, highest thing we got to power. So whatever he does, he's good at it.
Mm-hmm.
Euro, you 100% believe him. What was your question again? You were asking
If
about?
he knows anything about Project Sarlacc.
Oh yeah, he seems clueless.
Okay. Okay, so follow-up question then. And feel free to interrupt me, anybody. What's your most major product that you move around here?
I mean, we mostly deal with just parts, ship parts, weapons, of course, spice, the usual.
All right. So, on behalf of Darga, is there any specific business that you do?
Well, I mean, part of it is peacekeeping, and
Other than the peacekeeping and the tax and the things?
Darga's a fan of keeping up with things. He's collecting parts for possibly, rebuilding a droid army
All right.
for his
Well,
own
you've piqued my
personal
sensibility.
entourage. There's others that do this. It's not that big a deal.
Were we ever given any details on what Project Sarlacc actually is? I don't
Nope.
recall. Okay.
That's like sort of the whole campaign.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
I sort of want to do like a cut scene where we see Darga being presented with information from a protocol droid, and he says, Honorable Darga, I have information about a hut in the region of Tatooine and Moshuta. He has been overthrown by his own subjects. And Darga goes, what a weak hut. And you just sort of see him laughing as we cut back to you guys.
At the mention of he's building his own personal army. I immediately ask,
where did he get these resources from?
I mean, he's just scrapping, man. He's gonna love to see you. He really is.
So they're old Confederate droids.
and as he says that, he kind of puts his weapon down, and he almost looks like he's thinking about. Libido looks like he's thinking about something.
Warrick starts to go up to the door, to the little communications panel. As soon as he gets close enough, you all see a little floating surveillance droid kind of blur
we
into
gonna-
existence.
Are we gonna allow him to do this?
You know what? So you know what, that information actually is kind of relevant, because that means he may have more droids, at least similar to me. So I'm gonna walk up behind him with my wrist blaster kind of like at his back, so he doesn't say anything. But I won't draw suspicion just because I look like another droid, as far as anyone else knows. I mean, if you guys are cool with that, but I'm not sure if.
Oh no, I was because if how are we gonna do this still? Like, are we just gonna meet Darga? Ask him? Like, we're kind of just up and knocking on his door.
Me and the Devoran are, but the rest of you aren't.
Okay.
So this could be the way in, if you guys want to still take it sneaky.
I mean, I guess the only problem is, well,
It would separate me and the Devoran. Theoretically, I guess, but I'm not sure what we'd want to do.
Hypothetically, we maybe would want like Devoran or like a Warrick to know, like maybe brought in a droid, say like, "Hey, look what I found," right? Like that kind of Trojan horse appeal.
Yeah.
But I think like, you know, just from like D&D mechanics, it would be pretty advantageous to have at least 2 other people with you. So it could be like, oh hey, like, you know, these are my, you know, 2 new people. They bought this droid, right? I just want to make sure that they are introduced to the boss, right? Kind of just something like that. I mean, Warrick knows he's going to die if he doesn't help us, so I think that's a good motivator. But that could be another thing while other people try to sneak in, maybe. I don't know.
So what, we could do like the most me, Warrick, and then the 2 most like standard looking like possible thugs, and then the
3-foot club goes and does surveillance.
yeah, or at least looks for information or something.
Sure.
So you all see this surveillance droid whir into view, and it begins scanning the entire area and scans all of you. Sort of hovers around. You see its little scanner. Basically, everyone is seen.
I think
right,
this is
shoot
about
it.
to not go well.
Let's just go to the front door then.
Yep.
So wait, okay, who's surveilling and who's going in the group of
So-
3 with Warrick?
I think with
Warrick-
the surveillance droid, we kind of just are going to go in.
Are we all going?
Warrick touches the communications panel and presses a button and says a phrase in Huttese.
Euro speaks Huttese.
Same
I
here.
also speak Huttese.
You hear, "This is Raden. I've come to deliver news to the mighty Darga. With all due respect, I require an audience." And he steps back, fidgeting nervously. There's a long, quiet moment that passes, and high above on the battlements, you see 3
Nikto, yeah.
Nikto with hunting rifles show up, looking down at you all. And they point their weapons down and at the ready. There's a little viewport that slides open, and you see a pair of glowing red eyes appear in the slit. You hear a gravelly voice that echoes from within, and Huttese says, "You're in for it now, Raden. Darga is expecting visitors all right, but those creatures are not them." And the panel slams closed. A moment later, you hear some metal grinding, and a piece of the wall opens up, and the folks above, I know that was right next to you here, and the folks above say, "Weapons in the bin."
Euro's just going to grab Warwick by the back of the neck and kind of squeeze him a little bit. Who were they expecting?
I don't know. I don't know who they were expecting. I haven't been here in a bit. Like I said, they're not gonna be happy to see me, but I know I've got to put my. And he starts to walk over my
You have one
weapon.
chance. You have one chance to be truthful with me.
This is how you see Darga. And he puts his the weapon that you guys had sort of taken from him, but maybe he just says, you know, what else does he have? He has nothing. So you have his weapon. He says, you gotta put the blasters in the bin, guys. This is the only way in.
Good thing
Revos
I
puts
am a
in-
concealed weapon.
Exactly. Revos puts in all the vibro weapons, but he's gonna roll a sleight of hand check.
If you
for
have the concealed property, I think it's a success, but otherwise you will have to roll a sleight of hand check.
Okay, it's hidden. Is that the same thing for you?
Is it hidden?
I have my
Is that
lightsaber's hidden. Yeah.
Yep. If is it the hidden property? What did I say?
Concealed. It's
Concealed.
probably the same thing. I just
Yeah,
wanted to
yeah.
ask for specifics.
Yep. Yep. The hidden property. Then it's automatic success. Otherwise, let me.
So with my wrist blaster, since it's attached to me,
I'm sorry.
does it
Hidden
really?
is advantage on sleight of hand check. That's
Okay.
right. You can't put your wrist blasters in. What would happen? Let's see. I think this. Nice. Wow, everyone's dancing. How did that happen? That was great.
Amazing.
Force.
So yes, the guys up above, they say, droid unit, all missiles in the bin.
Okay, I don't have any, so sure.
Okay, so you sort of hold your hands up saying, I don't have any missiles.
Yeah. I do have my assault cannon though, so I don't think I can bring that in.
They say, empty your power cells. Everything in the bin.
Euro kisses Betty goodbye.
Um,
And the frag grenade he's carrying too.
could we have left stuff in the speeder? I guess we wouldn't have known, so that's kind of like. Okay. I guess I hand over the assault cannon and the heavy blaster rifle that I'm carrying.
I I hand over everything. I keep my wrist guard on, my wrist computer on though.
Okay. I keep my.
Anyone that's trying to keep something, it's a sleight of hand check for each item that doesn't have, well, advantage if you have the hidden property.
So with the I can't really remove it even if I wanted to. So like, do I have to?
Is it a failure?
Oh yeah, if you can't remove it, then it's on your body. That's fine, but you have to. They're asking for all power cells, but yes, a 10 is a failure.
I'm also going to see if I can bring in my vibro knuckles with me.
Okay, so Euro will think better of it and place the blaster pistol he had back up.
Yeah, I actually to roleplay off of that, I telepathically linked with you, Euro, and I say, you're not inconspicuous with that blaster. Just put it in the bin. I have my lightsaber on me, but I'm talking with you through telepathy, so don't speak aloud.
So it's
speaking to one another.
You what? What? No.
It's a high check. It is an 18 check. So Xyle at 17 is a fail, and Beetle, you're successful on. What are you trying to sneak in?
My vibro knuckler.
Okay.
So no power cells. I guess with power cells, what would I need to like empty my wrist blaster then?
Yeah.
Or could I roll sleight of hand to try and get that into?
If you want, yep, it's sleight of hand for each one.
Okay, I'm at least gonna try one, just regular.
So you got 3 guys looking at you above. You got the okay, Minix got something. Of course he does.
Okay. Well, I'm
Oh,
gonna.
it, I mean, it's probably impossible to conceal an energy bow, right? Like it goes around your shoulder.
And you're pretty
Or how does-
small. That would be, I
Yeah.
would say, at disadvantage if you're trying to conceal that.
I'm gonna try rolling for
Yeah, if
the
anyone-
vibro dagger now.
Yeah, if anyone
Failed.
fails real bad, you're gonna not. Yeah, that's a fail.
And this is
Minute-
gonna be for the gun, for the
Minnick
blast.
did put all
Damn
of his
it.
blasters in there.
That's a fail. So the guys up above are like, "Hey, no funny business. Everything in the bin," and they
Yep.
bring their
So
weapons more at the ready.
I put everything's in the bin. No bullshit.
Okay.
Sag.
I put everything in the bin, including my power cells, except for my vibro knuckler. Keeping that on my fists.
Okay,
I'm gonna roll for my vibro dagger.
that's a fail.
We're gonna walk. We're gonna
Right.
walk in there with nothing. It's gonna be a mess.
So yeah, because of the
I
three
start-
folks above and the surveillance droid scanning you, that it's very difficult to sneak anything in.
Yeah, Minnick put all of his blasters in because of all the vision, but does have a vibro dagger on him.
The bin
Right.
goes back, unless anybody else has anything.
No. We all have to go in, right?
Sounds like we got a vibro dagger, vibro knuckle. Anything else that was successful?
I have my lightsaber.
That's right. That's right. All
And
right.
a power cell list wrist blaster.
Gotcha. A power cell resistance.
Euro
All
will
right.
whisper loud enough for everybody around us to hear, new goal, ...
And as you say that, see the doors open. And you see in front of you Zyle. You recognize this gentleman, flanked by two Gamorrean guards, a droid unit that's all cobbled together as if pieced from various parts.
Oh, fun.
And he says,
Of course.
Come with me.
Of course. Like, I look visibly annoyed.
Warrick has his head down as he sort of guides you all in. And you navigate through the halls, entering the palace. There's no sign of who or what might have owned the glowing red eyes that originally opened the slit. But you go down the long, dark hallway, illuminated at random intervals, and moving deeper, you get a sense that the building was once bright and beautiful, but now it's sort of darker, and you start to smell the incense, and you hear the sounds of a band as you approach a throne room. You see this opulent and repulsive kind of throne room. There's the thick layer of scented smoke that drifts through the air out of the braziers in the corner of the room. There's once beautiful tapestries that are tattered, torn, or stained. And there's a raised dais in the center of the room that supports the massive bulk of Darga, the hut. Behind him, an open balcony extends into darkness.
So,
Does everyone see the room?
goes right into his goes right into his place, huh?
Mm-hmm.
There wasn't any area that we would have
Yeah, let's be observant as
noticed.
possible.
Oh,
There
so
wasn't any area they could sneak off to.
right, like any kind of hallways or anything that like
This
broke
seemed
apart.
to go not quite. You see in this hall, there is, once you get into the throne room, there's that balcony behind them, and then there's hallways to the right and left. But
Okay.
essentially, yeah, it's, what did it say? Descended, hallway. Yep, nothing that broke off. If someone wants to give me a lore check, intelligence or lore check.
Probably be me. Hold on. Let's go with a. Let's go lore.
Okay. Euro's sort of checking out, looks over at Zion. What the heck is going on here? Oh. Everyone's dancing now. I thought that was like per player. That's awesome. You guys just party dance the whole time. So Zyle, as Euro's like, what the hell is this place? You say, this place probably once belonged to a high-ranking member of the Trade Federation, perhaps an advisor to Newt Gunray.
Oh, fun.
As you check out the scenery and such, there are places that the hallways looks like they broke off to, but it's just rubble at this point. As you enter, the music suddenly stops, and everyone looks to you. And Darga looks at Warrick Raden, who I don't have on the scene for some reason. And he says, in Huttese, what is the meaning of bringing outsiders here? And Warrick sort of grovels, and everyone sort of laughs around. You see some Quarrens, several Gamorreans around. You see his protocol droid. You do see a Nemoidian next to a Trandoshan, as well as a Twi'lek dancer off to the side there. And Warwick sort of starts to grovel, and he says, starts to ask, please, forgiveness, in Huttese, and Darga cuts him off, says, silence! And then the protocol droid kind of comes in, and he says, welcome to the Palace of Darga the Hutt. Please, state your purpose.
I'm going to say to Euro telepathically to be ready, and as soon as we enter hostile environment, try to disarm one of them and throw you a weapon.
What are we even doing here?
I know. I think we need to. I think we need to come up with a new plan here.
Yeah.
Speak.
That's excellent.
The Honorable Darga asks you to speak up. Speak clearly. What is your purpose for visiting the great Darga the Hutt?
Do we throw Warwick under the bus?
We might have a choice if we want to live.
Yeah.
We're going to lose a bounty, I'm saying.
Euro bows very humbly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what's
Is Darga addressing us or Warwick?
He is now addressing you all. He looks at you all for a long moment, and then through his protocol droid, the droid says, Darga wishes to know how you convinced Raden to escort you here and how you found the palace.
Well, we found the palace because Warwick brought us here.
Mighty Darga, I believe you may find that that your servant here is not quite as astute as perhaps he has deceived you into believing.
Yes. Warwick is a fool. Now, why are you here?
I would say telepathically, Rivos would say to Euro, what if we double cross Warwick and kind of say he was a traitor and attack him right in front of her, in front of the Jabba. Put ourselves more in this criminality.
Then he's gonna ask why we didn't just bring him in dead.
Oh, so this was to Euro telepathically. No one else can hear him.
Oh, never mind.
Oh gosh, how are we going to spend this?
carefully?
We could try and maybe pull a Return of the Jedi. I mean, you guys could offer me maybe.
Oh gosh.
We could offer this.
You, B2 unit, step forward.
I guess I'll step forward without saying anything.
Speak your purpose.
I'm
Darga the
gonna
Hutt
just
wants you to speak up and say why you're here.
I'm just gonna look back at the group and then turn back to Darga.
Stage Prime Directive B2, it's fine.
I am an offering to be a part of your, as to be tribute to you, Mighty Darga, as a part of your army.
You hear him say, and the interpreter says, the mighty Darga was informed of the toppling of Timo the Hutt, and part of his subjects was a B2 unit. He wants to know if you know anything about that.
Do we tell him that it was us?
A matter of pure coincidence, oh mighty Darga. Timo, do any of you know a Timo?
Revo says he doesn't know a Timo in Hutties.
I certainly never served any Timo. I was stationed on the banking clan's home world for most of the war, and was just reactivated recently.
Deception check from... Well, I'm going to give you advantage, Beetle, to represent everybody else chiming in.
All right, deception.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeesh.
Oh my god.
I was like the worst person to do that.
I'm going to show you, though, because it was so close.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
He looks at you, scrutinizing, and the interpreter says, Darga says that he never liked Timo much anyway, and that he was a weak representation of the Hutt Syndicate. But nonetheless, you seem to be a formidable group that has made your way to this palace. Darga has invited you to stay in his court for some time in order to get to know you. Do you accept?
Indeed, Darga, I think this is most gracious of you. It was in fact our intention that Warrick would lead us to you so that we could offer our most loyal services.
Ah, it's time then to feast. And several servants come out as the music comes back on. And I need a perception check from all of you.
Is it anything to do with smell?
Nope.
I don't know where I am.
Y'all, there's so much stimulus
Less
mostly
aware than
done.
you.
Rebos
less
is the
aware
only
than
one
you.
that may know what the hell's going on.
Yes, Revos, as you're checking out the area and your companions are distracted by the smell of incense and the dancing Twi'lek, you see Ingrid Demos, the Nemoridian, standing by, and he is scrutinizing your entire party. And when he looks at you, he does not look away. That eye contact remains for longer than socially comfortable.
I telepathically tell Euro that he is onto us.
I'm completely unsurprised.
If I'm able to, I'm actually going to go up to him immediately and say, "Hello, Mr. Rivos."
Yes. Ingrid
Ingrid, my
Demos.
friend. What is your capacity here?
Looks at you, sort of long, slow pauses. An assistant to the hut.
Is there perhaps something I could assist you with? I'm actually trying to flirt with this character, just trying to make him extremely uncomfortable.
You could try.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Give me a performance check.
Nat 20, let's go.
Damn sexy
All
gunman.
Yes. I'm actually use my inspiration for this, just out of fun.
Well, inspiration's a reroll. Did you already roll poorly? Oh, you're doing it
No,
to
I'm
get
just gonna
advantage. Gotcha.
Yes.
Yeah, still not buying it. You're off by 2. So he looks at you and he says, I request you enjoy the feast. I will have my leave. And he begins to walk away. Even if you're still talking, he walks.
Oh, that person's quite a very interesting party member. Wow.
As he walks away, you see this Trandoshan bodyguard follow closely after him.
You're my friend. Maybe you should grab the 3-foot club and follow him.
Darga says, stay, feast, as he sort of scoops you all up over to a buffet table that's being set out. You see 2 Gamorrean guards grab Warrick Raden and begin to lead him off, and he says, take him to the dungeons so he can think about his betrayal. As Darga turns back to you, he says, now, where are you from? Tell me about your lives.
I'm from Naboo.
Well, mighty Darga, it is my pleasure to arrive to you from the Plenta of Lan. It is very far away. I grew up there as a tadpole in Nordland, and Euro just goes into this exhaustive, mostly made-up history of himself.
He
with
listens.
all kinds of little flatteries and hearing the prestige of great Darga the Hutt from a very young age and wishing to serve him.
He seems flattered as he continues to give you more delicious and expensive food and drink. And he says, it's a pleasure to have you. We will see how you enjoy your time in my court and how much I enjoy your company.
And Euro kind of leads with this as well. And if you happen to be a fan of gambling games, I must inform you I'm a very avid player. It would be an honor.
Yes. We have a droid race that we would love you to participate in. The higher the bets, the better.
Not really my thing, but sure.
Misa in.
What? Misa in?
Yeah, Misa in.
So he says the next few days will give us a chance to get to know each other and see how much I have to offer you, and you have to offer me. That was perfect because it's a random playlist, so that was great.
Nice. Awesome.
So you all are welcomed in to the palace of Darga the Hutt. You eat food and enjoy drink as the music plays and continues. And you level up!
Whoa!
Level 5.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah, buddy.
By the way, I wanted to ask: am I allowed to sit down at the buffet table with everyone, or am I expected to be shuffled off somewhere else?
Yeah, you see some droids sort of serving, and Darga does not seem to ask you to do anything different than what you do. You sort of stand uncomfortable at first as some of his units are serving, but you also see Gamorrean serving and Twi'lek serving, so you cautiously sit at the table, and he does nothing.
Okay.
Awesome. Well, that's awesome. I'm definitely excited.
Level 5?
Level 5.
Sweet.
I would say the last thing in game, if I'm able to say it telepathically to Euro, I say, Within the next 2 days, we strike, but be very careful about what we say aloud, as they are watching every single move of ours.
Euro says out loud, very obnoxiously, "Isn't this the most amazing place ever? We've never been in a place like this. This is spectacular."
Great ruse.
QB's jumping in and grabbing one of the instruments to play with the group.
Yeah, Minnick is ready to eat.
I'm
Can you
very
give me a performance
trepidatiously
check?
eat.
See if you can flow with the group.
All right.
What
I think I
instrument do you
have.
play?
Well, I hadn't thought that far ahead yet. I don't know the instruments, but probably some type of a horn.
Nice. Yeah.
Of sorts, yeah. And I believe I have proficiency in some sort because of being an Ewok, but
I'm
you
noticing
see performance.
you guys don't see the Quarrens around the way, do you?
The what?
Quarren.
Quarrens. Let me check the lighting of this space.
No, we don't see them.
You
But
don't
they
see
are.
them? I need to learn how to use Adobe's 3D Substance Painter because I need to actually paint these. I'm going to give Euro longer vision. Maybe you could see them. Nope. I think it's because the dais is in the way.
Well, Euro grew up with Quarrens, so he's definitely aware of them.
I'll bring one over so you can see them wandering around. But don't judge my 3D paint job. It's terrible.
Judging by them, are they what's their capacity like? Do they look like they'd be important people, or are they just guards, or?
They look like they can handle themselves. So definitely not just like the Gamorrean guards. They look way more formidable and resource. They have gear strapped on them, and they look like they're probably hiding something too.
And Euro would be aware that Quarrens are very often mercenaries.
Sure. Yep.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, you see little straps of daggers on their pouch, but they also have these bigger cloaks that might be hiding other weapons.
Just for rolling hit dice, I think I'm actually going to roll my d10. So why not?
Okay. Did everyone's
Big money, big
scene
money.
actually load with all the particles flying about and everything?
Yep.
Yeah,
Mhm.
very sweet.
Yeah,
Those
it's
are
cool,
awesome.
right? And that is a AI-generated skybox HDRI background, so it took me a while to get one I liked.
Hmm.
I know. Technology. If only
Crazy.
If only I could get my website working on Chrome. All right, I'm going to say thanks for watching and let my recording